welcome to the Andy Griffith Show, Facts and Trivia. Appreciate you being here. My name is Bob. Before we get started, I ask you to please, if you have not yet, please subscribe and please share these on your Facebook page. Thank you. Today's video, yesterday's video was about what the actors did after the show ended. And I would like to, I was going to wait to see how it went over. It seemed like it went over pretty well, and people asked for another one, so I'm going to give you part 2 today. So, let's see what's going on. Gomer Pyle's, the character of Gomer Pyle proved so popular that Jim Nabors became one of the first series regulars to leave the show for another project. In this case, its own spinoff. Gomer Pyle USMC ran for 5 seasons and kept Jim Nabors on TV screens as a comedy star throughout the 60s. His success as the character was enough to allow him to build a career as a performer outside of the characters he was playing, and he spent the 70s hosting his own variety series and specials and appearing as guest performer on everything from The Carol Burnett Show to The Sonny and Cher Show to Hollywood Squares. Amid these guest appearances, Nabors continued to act occasionally, and was also an accomplished singer who performed frequently around the United States. George Lindsay. When Jim Nabors' Gomer Pyle character became successful enough to launch that spinoff, the Andy Griffith Show needed another goofy character to fill the void, and that's where George Lindsay came in as Gomer's cousin Goober. After launching his screen acting career with various TV guest roles in the 60s, Lindsay became a star during his time in Mayberry, and finishing out the Andy Griffith Show, he stuck around for the follow-up series, Mayberry RFD. With his time in Mayberry over, Lindsay continued working regularly throughout the 70s, appearing in films like Charlie and the Angel, voicing characters in Disney's Robin Hood and the Rescuers, and reprising the Goober character on Hee Haw. His output slowed considerably by the 80s, but he still made time to return as Goober one last time for the TV special Return to Mayberry. Apart from the occasional acting appearances, Lindsay spent much of his later years doing charity work in his home state of Alabama, establishing a scholarship fund in his name and hosting a celebrity golf tournament that ultimately raised more than $1 million for Special Olympics. And the last one for today is Anita Carrington. I still don't know whether I'm pronouncing her name right, but she would be Helen Crump. After making her feature film debut in '58's The Blob, she landed several major TV appearances, including The Gertrude Bing Show and Death Valley Days, before she joined the Andy Griffith Show in '63 as the teacher Helen Crump, originally emerging as a key player in Opie Taylor's childhood. She soon became a regular love interest for Andy. Their courtship progressed throughout the series, and they were finally married at the launch of the show's follow-up, Mayberry RFD. After her time in Mayberry, she continued adding major TV credits to her resume, including guest spots on Columbo and Emergency, and regular roles on House Calls and Days of Our Lives. Near the end of her career, she reunited with Andy for the 1986 TV movie Return to Mayberry, and once again playing Helen Crump Taylor, and then for a recurring role on Andy Griffith's hit legal drama Matlock. Sadly, Matlock marked her last major acting appearance, and she died in 1995 at the age of 62. And that's all for part 2. We'll be doing part 3 either tomorrow or sometime this week. So, hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day. If you have not yet, please subscribe. And please share these out on the Facebook page. Thank you. God bless. I'll be praying for you.